You've been told you're lazy. You've told yourself the same thing, that if you just tried harder, woke up earlier, pushed more, disciplined your mind, dude, finally become the person you're supposed to be. But what if laziness isn't the problem at all? What if it's the excuse society uses when it doesn't want to listen? Because laziness is simple. Burnout is inconvenient. You don't wake up one day emotionally burnt out. It happens quietly, slowly, like a dimmer switch being turned down one click at a time. At first you're motivated, you care, you try. Then effort starts costing more than it used to, not physically but internally. You still want to do things. You just can't access the energy to care anymore. And that's when the guilt starts. Historically, exhaustion wasn't framed as a personal failure. In ancient societies, fatigue was seen as a signal your body and mind demanding rest. Even philosophers understood this. Friedrich Nietzsche warned that a tired soul loses its ability to create meaning, not because it's weak, but because it's overused. Modern culture ignored that warning. Today, if you're exhausted, the diagnosis is moral. You're lazy, unmotivated, undisciplined. But burnout isn't about effort. It's about depletion. Psychologically, burnout occurs when emotional output exceeds emotional recovery for too long. You give more than you receive. You perform without replenishment. You survive without being seen. And eventually, your mind pulls the emergency brake. You stop caring not because you don't want to, but because caring has become dangerous. This is why burnt out people don't respond to motivation. They respond to safety. Freud once described depression as anger turned inward. Sigmund Freud burnout is similar but quieter. It's hope turning numb. You're not procrastinating because you lack discipline. You're procrastinating because every task feels emotionally expensive. Answering emails feels heavy. Starting projects feels pointless. Even things you once loved now feel like obligations. That's not laziness. That's your nervous system saying, I can't do this anymore. In the real world, burnout doesn't look dramatic. It looks like scrolling instead of resting. Canceling plans without knowing why. Feeling guilty even when doing nothing. And the most dangerous part, burnout disguises itself as personality change. You think you've become weaker, less ambitious, less capable. But you haven't changed. Your capacity has been exceeded. Think about it this way. If a phone battery drains faster than it charges, you don't shame the phone. You change the usage order of the charger. But with humans, we do the opposite. We increase demands. We remove rest. We call exhaustion a character flaw. This is why high achievers burn out hardest. They don't stop when they're tired. They stop when they're empty. And by then, even rest doesn't feel restful. Silence feels uncomfortable. Stillness feels threatening. Because without constant stimulation, you're forced to feel what you've been avoiding. That emptiness, that grief, that quiet disappointment with how much of yourself you've given away. Burnout isn't solved by productivity hacks. It's solved by permission. Permission to rest without earning it. Permission to feel without fixing. Permission to stop proving your worth through exhaustion. And yes, this is hard. Because our culture rewards output, not awareness. Grinding looks impressive. Healing looks like doing nothing, but one leads to collapse. The other leads back to yourself. If you've been calling yourself lazy, pause. Ask a better question. What am I emotionally tired of carrying? Because the moment you ask that, the shame loosens its grip, and clarity begins to return. Burnout isn't the end of your motivation. It's the moment your mind demands a different way of living, a quieter one, a truer one. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to sit with it. Reflect on what you've been pushing through instead of healing from. And if you want more introspective, psychologically grounded stories like this, like the video subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts below. Sometimes, understanding yourself is the first step toward feeling alive again.